All right. Well, good Tuesday morning. This is our last Tuesday of this school year already. So we're going to finish up titration today, and we'll see how this goes. There's going to have to be, or there will be a second video to go with this. I only have one slide to show you because the rest of it is practice problems and practice for doing titration problems. So I'm going to have to do the one slide here just to take you through the steps. And then there will be a second video where we will do a couple of practice problems. And more than likely, that's probably going to be it for us. So here we go. All right, so we talked about titration. That titration is you have a known solution, you know what the stuff is, you know what its concentration is, you know how much of it that are using, that kind of thing. And then we have an unknown. Now, with the unknown, you're going to know what the stuff is. It'll be some acid or some base, but you won't know its concentration and you won't know how much of it you need to use. And that's what a titration experiment is for. So there are steps for solving for the unknown. One reason I love so much ending with titration, ending the year with titration, is because you get some excellent review from the whole year in doing one of these problems. It's nuts. All right, so let's see. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, we're going to start out by writing the balanced equation for the reaction. Okay, acid plus base makes a salt plus water, a double displacement reaction. So we start out just by writing a balanced equation. Okay, folks, that's chapter 8. That is review from chapter 8, writing and balancing equations. So right off the bat, we have review from an earlier unit. We're also going to label what's given. We did that when we did stoichiometry, just to make it easier to see what are we trying to do with these problems. All right, now step 2. This is also review. Calculate the moles of the known substance used. This is from molarity, the molarity equation. This is chapter 13. This is the stuff that we were doing right before all this stuff happened and, we were out of school. So this is something we've done. It's real simple. Take big M, multiply it by liters, and you get moles. And that's the amount of known, how much of that known substance got used. Okay. Then we're going to calculate the moles of the unknown by doing a mole to mole problem with the mole ratio. That's chapter 9. That's stoichiometry. So we've already looked at 3. There's 3 chapters worth of review just in one problem so far. But real simple, mole to mole was just the one-step stoichiometry problem using the coefficients. Calculate the moles of the unknown, just changing the substance. And then to wrap it up, we find big M. We calculate the molarity of the unknown using the big M equation, which again, we did before we, had to leave school. So these are the 4 steps for any titration problem. Every single time, it's these 4 steps. Every single time. Okay. So again, now you're going to go over to the second video that is going to have a couple of practice problems on here. I will jot down the steps again. Make sure that you've got some scrap paper, something to write with, and preferably a calculator, obviously, so that you can have that. And we'll go through the steps again on the other video just to start it off, and then look at a couple of practice problems. All right, that's our last topic. So, whoops.